Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of The Silver Case. Where we last left off was that we basically started off the whole report number 2 of Tokio Morishima's, and we're basically revisiting the past of when we were investigating the apartment space, the Typhoon apartment space, where a man in the 3rd floor killed himself. Which we found out later that he didn't. The kid literally killed him. But at the same time, we're seeing in the lens of Tokio Morishima, kind of investigating the stuff we are sort of investigating in a weird way. Right, let me check out our surroundings here. So yeah, Morishima is looking for... he's gonna look for to talk to Erika, I believe it was. Shame that we can't look outside though. So are we talking to Erika via phone or computer, I wonder? I'm thinking it might be through phone, but we'll see. Oh no, we're talking to her through computer, okay. Didn't mention explicitly which one do we interact with it, but whatever it is whatever. We'll get to it eventually. From Tokio Morishima to Erika Yukawa. Subject, how's it going? I have a favor to ask you. There's been a little incident in the building where I live. Some guy killed himself. Now the HE unit's on the move, which means that it may not have been just as simple as suicide. Remember RozaldVaneGAME? He's been hanging around. Looks like he's been watching over this kid named Koichi Sugita. I don't know why. It'd be easiest if I could speak to this Koichi kid directly, but it doesn't look like he'll talk to me. I have no idea how to deal with this kid, but you know. You interested in helping me out? I'll be waiting for your reply. Sent. If only Erika takes me up on this. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, just my throat's early morning kind of thing. Hey, we're going back to the bar. The Bar Jackhammer. It's an interesting bar name, though. Jackhammer. How's the paper knife? Oh yeah, I finished it. It's pretty cool. Hey, that's great. Now, I'm working on my second piece. What is it? I'm making a turtle. I mean, makes sense considering how much he loves red. A turtle figurine. That's unusual. I've got a pet turtle. You've told me. Want to see it? See what? My turtle. I got a photo of him. Sure. Show me. Here it is. Let's see. Ugh! This is rather nasty. Wait a second. What's nasty about it? I just realized for a second that he said nasty, not complimenting the turtle at all. I mean, the patterns. And his face. His face? He's frickin' smiling. Is this him smiling? Whatever. You hurt my feelings. I'm going home. Screw you, man. I can't believe you don't see how lovely he is. It's kind of like, I kind of feel like it's the, what was it? Was it GTA 5, I believe? The GTA 5, I think Lamar says something like, you know, I'm beautiful, man. Well, not replace man with the N-word because I'm not gonna say the N-word. That's not my gripe. It's not my place to say it. I'm not that person. Shut the hell up, dumbasses. I feel like it's a ghost tormenting our door. I don't think it's a human being though, considering how they keep doing that. But yeah, otherwise I think that, oh no, we're opening the door for once. Oh dear, what the hell? That's probably us. Huh. RozaldVane. Why is he... Forget this sound effect though. Ugh. What? What do you want? Waking me up this early? What, you want to talk more? What the hell? You know, your face really pisses me off. Don't come back again. Just effing go away. This mother trucker. How can you just stand there so stoically? Normally being told something like that would piss people off, right? Huh. Come again. Or come on, get mad. Say something. Try getting pissed off. Get the hell out of here. So that was the moment that we talked to him for the first time. Which is interesting, at the very least, that we got to see it in his perspective, in Tokio's perspective. Because Tokio was actually fearful of me, in a weird way, rather than the other way around. Maybe I went too far. Alright. I'm guessing email or memo time. Let's see. You look happy. Got it. So nothing new here. Window? Nothing new here either. I don't think that there's anything on the phone either, but we'll try checking things out, I guess. Yep. I mean, usually I just need to check everything because I just feel like there could be some new tidbits that they're saying, or it could be the thing that moves us forward a little bit. Which I don't want, but that's how it is. Erika, doing okay. Subject, doing okay. Dealing with kids, huh? I checked the incident out yesterday myself, and I basically get it. It looks like the HC unit is on the job after all. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it? What do you mean by I'll take it? Alright, back to the Daily Mail. Today's word. Today's word. Stagnant water is covered with dust. If water builds up without flowing, it will rot. Isn't this like a reminder that your turtle tank needs to be clean? Maybe that's why it's dirty? I just don't get that guy. Alrighty. You know what's interesting? It's interesting that when I'm doing this scene right now and doing all this, I'm thinking deja vu for some reason. My brain was like, because it's funny because I do have moments where my brain goes into deja vu mode. I don't think a lot of people do, but I think some people do, where they have dreams of like certain scenes that happen in the future. I have multiple of them a lot. And for some reason, looking at this window and coloring and thinking of like what I just did there, I remembered I did that in my dream somewhere in time, and I was like, wait, I've never seen this before or played this game before. I'm serious. And then I have not played the game before. My brain just remembered like, hey, I remember doing this scene exactly word for word and said something about it deja vu wise. It's ridiculous that my brain just realized. I just realized in my brain like I did this like in my dream at one point. Alrighty. Oh, we're back to the park, the playground. Looks like speaking isn't a problem. What do you mean look like speaking isn't a problem? I'm guessing it's Koichi's outside maybe, talking to somebody. Look happy, okay, nothing new. I like the lighting though, the lighting for this part of the scene so far. Gotta clean the window. Okay, nothing new here. Telephone? That was the phone, yeah, was it? No, it's not. Alright, back to the computer as usual. Sent. Okay. To Tokio Morishima, from Tokio Morishima to Erika Yukawa. Subject read, doing okay. I'm typing this while looking out the window. Looks like you were able to talk with the kid, huh? It's been a while since I've gazed at you like this. You're too far away so I can't see your face, but I can still tell you it's you. Oh wait, so that was her? Erika was like talking to the kid in the playground? Interesting. I didn't realize that was her talking to him. You two are bathed in the evening glow, and this sounds weird, but You look like an actual mother and child. So this is the kind of woman you've become. Able to smile and laugh like that. 3 years goes by really fast. Wait, did he not send it? It looks like. Guessing he kept it as a draft. The stars knows everything. The stars know everything. I remember a song like that, but the fact that they know everything is a sad thing. There are things in this world that is better not to know. I finally understood that after I turned 30, that when I realized that I was a crime reporter, and it was my job to know things I'd be better off not knowing, and selling that info, which made me realize I wasn't happy. That's why I quit. Erika was just the trigger for that. Wait, what? So that means that Tokio had something for Erika at one point? And that she was like somewhat the guiding light to his ending his career as a crime criminal or a reporter? Okay, whatever. I mean, it's interesting though to now know that that's why he quit. But after I quit the news agency, I couldn't think of anything I could do for work besides reporting on things. It's good to be introspective sometimes. I have something positive to talk about as well. The turtle I'm carving is coming along well. I have a knack for this. Although I can't draw for crap, I was surprised that I was actually good at this. But it's looking more like a scrub bush than a turtle, which bothers me. Crap. I'm really into this. I'm guessing he's carving the turtle, or he's carving stuff because he just wants to pass the time rather than anything. Oh, he's going back to the jackhammer this time. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen then. Different angle of the bar. 10:02 p.m. Okay. I wonder what we're gonna talk about this time with him. Do you know how to sharpen? You mean sharpen a knife, right? Yeah. At first, I kept trying to sharpen mine properly, but I kept rounding it off. Blunting it. I tried sharpening stone, but however I sharpened it, it kept getting blunt. I see. But it's easier to get better at stuff you like to do. Recently, I finally got the hang of it. Now my knife cuts 120% better. You can tell it's been done properly if you can place a tissue on the knife, and it cuts through it just with gravity. I'll try that. Are you making that turtle figurine with your knife? No, I bought a carving knife for that. So, you really getting into it then? I want some sort of merit, you know? Merit. Some kind of merit, yeah. People need some sort of merit. Same as a knife. Ah, like a knife that can't cut, right? Yeah, a knife that can't cut is useless to a person. A blunt knife is like a wild animal, you know? Really? A blunt knife is like a wild animal? But I think wild animals still can do damage, though, considering that I've been damaged before through video games. Wild animal video games damage me like hell. If I recalled, in the case of Spectrum, I believe it took us 3 more days before Koichi was found out that he was the killer, I think. So I'm guessing it'll probably follow that similar timeline with Tokio, where he's gonna probably end his sort of like involvement of this case after the 3rd day of after 3 days from this point, I guess. You look happy. I'm guessing we're gonna hear back from Erika about the email that we kind of. Oh no, we didn't send the email. No. Keep forgetting that we didn't send the email. Yeah, I just needed to double check everything just in case if there's anything like random. Because you never know, because they don't tell you anything unless you legitimately click on yourself. Erika, Koichi. To Tokio Morishima, subject Koichi. I met with Koichi today. I spoke to a kid playing by himself in the complex park, and it turned out to be him. Anyway, I played with him for a while and avoided asking questions for the time being, and he's a good kid. He did try testing me out a bit. But it's clear that he's clever enough not to try, just to act out without considering those around him. It looks like I've managed to gain his trust. I'm seeing him again tomorrow. It's a Sunday, so I'll go in the morning. I plan to ask him about Roz, etc. Then, first off, looks like it's coming along well. Well, I mean, it should have been our case to go and talk to Koichi, but Erika's fine, I guess. Oh, I slept a long time. Yeah, because this time nobody's ringing his doorbell, so it's like hilarious. Quiet mornings are nice. Crap, it's already the afternoon. It's the afternoon, right? (1:58 p.m.) Cool. Yeah, that is pretty late. I mean, I've never really slept till 2, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, I've only slept, like, there's only one day that I slept really up to late. Like, I really was deep in my sleep. And I think that was, like, 12. Like, I only had that in my life, like, once, which is the weird part. But otherwise, I've always woken up, like, at, like, 9, 10, maybe even 8 sometimes, and maybe even earlier than that sometimes. It's really weird. I never really thought about it, but I never woke up that late, usually. Yeah, clean windows. I get it. Let's interact with the telephone. I'm guessing it's saying nothing. Yep. Alright, let's check up red. Red. Look happy. Got it. I kind of knew that much. Alright. Let's quickly get to the computer because I want to try to progress this quickly so we can get to the end of this one. Because I want to spend minimal time on this because I want to make sure that we can kind of move on forward to the next Tokio Morishima thing to catch up with whatever it is. Or maybe we can just go back to Transmitter and then go back to finishing up Tokio Morishima and stuff. But I just want to keep it going because I think that it's slower and harder to kind of like feel like there's anything new or special about this part after the scene of us meeting him for the first time. Or not the first time, second time, as ourselves. To Tokio Morishima, subject Koichi. I just met with Koichi again. I'm writing to you from a cafe. When I went to the park today, Koichi was crying by himself. I tried asking what was wrong, but he wouldn't say anything. He looked really worried. So I tried asking again why he was playing by himself yesterday. Then he told me about Hikaru, the kid who died of a heart attack. But it looks like Koichi doesn't know that Hikaru died. Or rather, it seems he doesn't want to accept the fact that he died. He says Hikaru went off somewhere. I wonder where he went. He says Hikaru went off somewhere and needs his help, and he has to do something about it. But he doesn't know what to do. He also spoke about Roz. He said Roz may help him find help him find Hikaru. Not help him help Hikaru. It's kind of weird to me in that case. So Hikaru may be okay after all. I told him I'd help too, but I felt a bit bad about it. Sort of guilty. I mean, I'm pretending to be his friend just to get close and ask about all this stuff, you know? But I don't think Koichi has anything wrong with him. He's just in shock. His best friend Hikaru died. That's why Roz offered to help him, I think. Koichi needs a person like that right now. He needs someone. It looks like his parents aren't much help either. Maybe that's just how things are nowadays. Oh yeah, I also heard about Koichi's secret base. A secret base just for the boys. It's also his secret place with Hikaru. There may still be something else, and I worry about him, so I'm going to go check up on him again. Okay, so far she's gotten exactly what information we got by that point of the game, or of that transmitter episode thing. To Erika, subject re Koichi, what is that kid trying to do with Roz? And does he know anything about the guy who died? I'm worried that you may be taking what the kid tells you at face value. Can you not talk to other kids and moms or whoever too? Your attitude is kind of... If I send this mail, I'm gonna get crapped on again. He had to rewrite the email because the way he said that was really blunt and really painful. I guess it's like more so blunt, because I think sometimes I could say that and think that way the same way in a weird way. Yeah, because I've been kind of more considerate when I try to type things out. Like, well, not in the YouTube comments, but those are easy to kind of read and kind of understand, you know, where people are coming from with that. But like something like if it's like on the Discord message board where there's many eyes looking at it, or Twitter where you're just like there's many eyes looking at that, that's when I become very considerate about trying to do the thing. But if it's a one-on-one thing, very impersonal, maybe I might be a little bit blunt in that case when I come to type those emails. It's interesting to see that Tokio's considerate about it. I read your email. I understand the situation. If possible, I'd like to keep in contact with Koichi. Mail me again if you find anything else. Guilt, huh? I think I know what you mean. Alright, back to the inbox. Daily Mail. Today's word. Today's word. Animals are such agreeable friends. They ask no questions. They pass no criticisms. George Eliot. I guess? Oh, oops. No, I didn't want to... Okay, get out. Yeah, I'm guessing it's because red. My guess is to look at red, I guess, but... Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to talk to red to kind of close out this part of the day, I guess. Red? Looks like Erika has forgotten the basics of reporting. Putting yourself too deep in the shoes of the other person can be problematic. Well, whatever. It's probably not going to work out for now. I just hope it doesn't turn into a hassle. Okay, so nothing on the phone. I'm guessing we have to go back to the computer because... Yeah, because I feel like they just force you to go back to the computer after you're done talking to Red. Memo time! Yeah, I just kind of knew that was that. I guess that's why I thought of it like that. The stars knows everything. The stars know everything, but if I were a star, I don't think I'd know anything at all, to be honest. Guilt? That's not something you should feel with only a half-hearted understanding of a situation. We aren't stars. Wood and a knife and a sharpening stone, these guys are honest. They don't know anything, but if you speak to them, they are sure to reply with something. Sharpness. Yeah, I mean, if you reply with a knife, it's like a threat almost, in a sense. Apricot Square. Oh! This is the first time we're going off into a different place. Wow. I'm surprised we're going to a playground for once. Erika. Huh? Hey. It's been a while. So, I finally get to see you. You could have seen me anytime, if you wanted to. If you had wanted to. I guess so. Well, anyway, more importantly. Is it about Koichi? I'm getting confused. What were you expecting from Koichi? Expecting? I'm not really sure. He's a good kid. I see. He's really pure, which is rare these days. But after what happened with Hikaru, he's hurting. I wonder. He still can't smile, you know? I mean, he does, but you can tell he doesn't mean it. It hurts to watch. But, like, kids aren't really as pure as you think, you know? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. Kids are... like, they watch adults really closely. And... it's hard to explain, but... that's why he ran away from me. You got close with him. That's because you look like a kind person. To put it in a different way, that's what I was trying to say. He thought I'd be easy to deal with. Is that what you mean? Oh god. No, not because you're easy, but because you're... Oh god. He's going with it. Okay, whatever. I don't think it's the fact that, that he approached her because she was easy to talk to, maybe? Well, yeah, easy to talk to, but not easy as a person, you know? Like... They're not saying that she's not multi-layered and, like, shallow to a point. What they're just trying to say is just, like, she's approachable because she's kind-looking, I guess. Like, very, very presentable in a way that makes somebody feel comfortable with, rather than... Yeah, rather than Tokio, because he's a bit more shady, I guess, judging from how he's dressed and speaking and looking, I guess. Basically, yeah. All kids are like that, especially that kid. Or at least I assume so. Kids are like a mirror that reflects adults just as they are. That's why I don't like kids. The purity that you saw in that kid, that was your own purity. The same as the pain you saw in him. That's really cynical. You've forgotten what it was like to be a kid yourself. Have I? You don't understand the kid's feeling at all. You're just trying to use him, right? Trying to get him some info? Get some info? That's all. Well, yeah. That's true. I'm not like you. So is that. Kids are weak, right? Children are weak, right? They have delicate feelings. So adults need to put themselves in kids' shoes and try to understand them. Well, what a textbook comment. You know, you haven't changed in the slightest. I have gone worse. I may have gone worse. But let me just say this. The purity of children is also a really terrible thing. A really terrible thing. I'm leaving. Huh. Bye. Well, crap. Yeah, Tokio was really... I did feel that he was a little bit too blunt and a little bit rude. Like, he wasn't thinking how... It is true, though. It is true that you should... It is true that you reciprocate what you get, if the kid is willing to do that. Like, reciprocate that same sort of attitude to the person. And I do think Tokio's right that kids are perceptive, and they try to... not only try to like replicate adults, but also try to learn from them at the very least. But he has no right to say that Erika was doing it wrong, and that she's getting too close to the kid, and like it's gonna cause her emotional pain or something like that. Because you don't know that. We don't know that. Additionally, we are taking advantage of the kid. Like Tokio's taking advantage of the kid, trying to get information off of him versus having to connect with the kid, rather, because we're not connecting with the kid with Tokio. Tokio's literally just disconnected by everything, almost. But anyways, everyone hates me these days. Huh. What the hell is wrong with me? I wouldn't know. I mean, I never really was the likable type. The only ones who will pay me any attention are my turtle and you. I'm gonna go home and sleep. I see. Oh, you're leaving already? Good night then. It was just a short talk with bartender. That's hilarious. July 5th, 1999. Well, we're gonna be I think it's the following day or the day after that we end up closing the case, I think, with Koichi. Yeah, it's either today or tomorrow in the game, that is, that we find out the truth, the truthful truth of what's gonna happen, really. Alright, let me go through, check out the windows and everything here, and then I'll probably not continue into the computer because I think I want to end the episode here for now, considering that I'm kind of a little bit close to the 30-minute mark here. I want to see if there's anything different here. Okay, no, nothing. Alright, cool. Yeah, because I'm afraid that if I keep going, I will have to go a little bit further. But I want to keep these these episodes like a 30-minute shortness, of course, like at on point of 30 minutes. I would go over if I feel like I have the energy to, but I just feel like I need to take a break, honestly, from it. But thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys in the next episode or another video of mine, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever we're watching this. I'm looking at the bottom to see what we've been through. So we got 4 more from the transmitter. We got 4 more from the placebo side of things. Okay, yeah, I mean, we got 8 more sort of episode chapters. I feel like we're almost done with this one, though, because there's not a lot happening in this one, though, and I know that there was a lot more happening in the first episode with, what's it called? Lunatics. No, Decoy Man. Yes, Decoy Man was longer because it was like there was a lot happening, and it was an introduction to our character and also all the HC unit stuff. And in that case, it also replicates that sort of form onto what Tokio Morishima was doing. So it kind of took a little bit more time to completely show us what Tokio was going through. So it made sense that Tokio would be a bit more longer in the episode Yumi, I think was the first report that he went through. So I'm guessing that we'll probably be going through the same like length of time for each one that that we go through. So if we do end up going to transmitter and doing Kamui's thing, we might expect it to be longer because it's pretty heavy with those kind of things, and then it reflects back to Tokio where he kind of goes for a longer side of things as well with the whole case, because it follows the length of time that each case has lasted for. So I guess this will hopefully this report number 2 will end in the next episode, and then thinking about it, report 3 could probably be just as short as the transmitter part with Parade, because I think Parade was not that long either, considering how things went with Parade. But yeah, otherwise, thank you guys for watching. This is it for the Silver Case for now. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully we'll see what happens to Tokio in the next episode. I'm guessing we'll be seeing him kind of like... Yeah, we'll probably be seeing him looking at the kid getting arrested or something like that, and that's the end of it probably somehow, and Erika will probably be involved somewhere in time because we pulled her in by accident or on purpose in a weird way. But yeah, other than that, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.